Speaker of the House of Representatives, Femi Gbajabiamila, has likened the activities of the indigenous people of Biafra in the southeast region and groups agitating for self-determination of the Yoruba nation in the southwest to those of the Boko Haram and Islamic State West Africa province terrorist groups. Like, seriously? In his welcome remarks on Wednesday's plenary on the Green Chamber, Gbajabiamila alleged that miscreants in southern Nigeria masquerading as separatists and activists have emerged to wreak havoc. How? This man, have you ever even spoken about Fulani yes-men? You say you are likening them to Boko Haram and ISWAP. How many people have they kidnapped? How many people have they killed? How many places have they gone to go and be killing people? Are you sure that this man said this? Well, he said the disruption of economic life and academic activities, as well as the refusal of the groups to dialogue or accommodate a different opinion, had placed them on the same pedestal with bandits and Boko Haram. We must now add to these concerns on emerging threat that presents the same clear and presents danger in the south of Nigeria and west. Miscreants and criminals masquerading as separationist activists have emerged to wreak havoc, take lives, and commit economic sabotage against fellow Nigerians and the state. These people, in their inclination for devastating violence against fellow citizens, their appetite for the destruction of private property, their disruption of academic activities, commerce and industry, their propensity for defiling institutions of the state, society and community, their refusal to engage in debate or to consider the possibility of dissenting opinions and alternative viewpoints are no different from Boko Haram and ISWAP. Given space and time, they will take our nation down the same path of destruction, Gbajabiamila said. Meanwhile, lawmakers resumed from 2 months annual recess on Tuesday but adjourned plenary till Wednesday in honor of their late colleague from Akure South North Federal Constituency, Adedayo Omolafe. Yoruba agitators, they are now like a Boko Haram and ISWAP. Like, seriously? IPOB has said they know nothing about all these allegations that they disrupt people or enforcing people to stay at home. And even the stay at home, they've cancelled it. And also the police formations that they were accused of destroying, they said they know nothing about it. Boko Haram always come out to agree to the fact that they did this, they did this, they did that, and they are always bragging. You can imagine. Fulani yes-men matter on the ground. Or this man, no, they talk about him. He doesn't say anything. He has never even said anything. You know, when they see people that are really not violent, those are the people that they are always talking about. Fear, they let them talk about Fulani yes-men. Or the so-called bandits. We have a lot of people who are in the den of this so-called, whether they call them bandits because we know that they are terrorists. You guys have never even stood, especially you, to even talk about it. You and your colleague, Ahmad Lawan. Even if you are talking about it, because if you are ESN, they have IPOB has a ESN, their security outfit. You can say because they are after Fulani S-men. But what about Yoruba agitators? The only thing I know that Yoruba agitators have done is creating awareness. All they were doing was just creating awareness. I don't even understand how come this man now put all of them together. Gumi has been vomiting venom, vomiting all manner of things. You guys never even cautioned him. He never even said anything. You know, the peaceful ones are the ones they are always talking about. But the ones that are really violent, they won't talk about them. They will just keep quiet. I'm so surprised though. I don't blame him because his name has no meaning in Yoruba of sense. Thank my brother, Olori Burukuni Boboye. Gbajabiamila has once again proved that he is a negative politician, looking for his personal interests and pockets. My friend, no politician is a friend of the masses. All of them are the same. But why is it that when some people find themselves in a comfort zone, they absolutely forget others? GBAJABIAMILA, if you truly said this, just like if you truly said this, you are a disgrace to Yoruba land, and you better tell your children to tell their children to be ready to live their lives in the slavery of Nigeria, of which you are now a beneficiary. Maye, they can go to sea and die since you are comfortable. No stress. Shame on you, GBAJABIAMILA. Don't mind him. Benue State too have that kind of fools always looking for what to eat in person of a George Akume. I thought he was a reasonable person before, but I was wrong. His tenure will soon lapse and the reality will be done on the idiots. For Gbaja to call Yoruba agitators and IPOB the terrorist organization but gave his support to Fulani Esme and Boko Haram, God will terminate his generation from the surface of the earth. That is the judgment of the wicked from God Almighty. A lot of people say amen. I believe that all our politicians are illiterate like their leader, because it is only in Nigeria that agitation is labeled as terrorists, or agitators are labeled as terrorists. I think you are right, because if they are indeed educated, they will know the difference between agitators and terrorists. Can we then conclude that Ogabubu was qualified to be referred to as a terrorist for agitating for self-determination for Palestine at the 2015 UN General Assembly? Perhaps Gbaja Erufulani has forgotten. Let Bubu himself remind him. I don't think GBAJABIAMILA is well at all. So what is happening in southern parts of the country, most especially in southwest, doesn't concern him, and what is after his personal and political interests. People are dying every day as a result of insecurity, kidnappers everywhere. Fulani herders are killing innocent farmers. This speaker is a cause to Yoruba race, so he has forgotten that Yoruba voted for him to occupy that covered seat. It is highly regrettable to have such person on that seat. He will come out tomorrow and tell you that he was misquoted. That was not what he said. That was not what he meant. Maybe he was taken out of context. You see, because I can't even fathom this. This man sounds like bastard and doing animal talk. You're saying the minds of your paymaster, Efulefu. If he can become a Muslim just to emerge as the speaker, what else coming from him could surprise me? Are you serious? Is he a Christian before? Cow brain, man called Gbaja. I'm not surprised. Mr. Speaker, please give us electronic transmission of results since you are a good citizen of Nigeria. Hypocrisy is a sin. Even you, Femi GBAJABIAMILA, political power has made you to lose your senses. Because you still have money to steal, wait, it will still be your turn. When did GBAJABIAMILA initiated dialogue with the IPOB and Yoruba Nation agitators and they refused to dialogue with him? He never merited the position he is holding in the first place. That is the reason why he doesn't know how important that position is. When charlatans 419 occupied exalted office in the nation, the outcome is what we are witnessing. Of course, they will play a record just now. So guys, leave your comment down there below and let's have your take.